Hey guys, Carter97 again. This time with my resolutions, Gunpla predictions and expectations for this new year. And since last time my Gunpla predictions were pretty spot on, this time I got a whopping 5 of them. Starting off with the real grade 00 Gundam. Seeing as how the real grades have been put out, there's no doubt about it, real grade 00 Gundam, I might even say that it's going to be the next real grade. Not just going to be released this year, gonna be the next one. It's just the way it's happened. We got the Strike, then the Freedom, then the Strike Freedom. So we got the Exia, and now we're gonna get the 00. Simple as that. Then the second one, a little bit more of a guess, but there were some subtle clues. The 1/44 scale high grade tall geese. Arrow Dodger also pointed this out to me. They said in the Gunpla Builder series that the tall geese was apparently the new release of the year. So maybe, just maybe, Bandai is kinda hinting at a 1/44 scale tall geese. Yeah, they're not gonna put a model in a very popular series that is essentially made as one giant Gunpla commercial, simply not to make it. And hey, the tall geese in the series had a different color scheme and I think was also slightly modified, so they can make the Gunpla Builders version and then they can make the normal version. I don't see why they wouldn't make one. Then the third one, the High Rate Interval Century Bioland. It seems like Bandai's kind of sporadically releasing some Zeta Gundam model kits here and there. And other reason is it would be easy to make. We already got the custom, and the third important reason, the custom was pretty damn popular. So I don't see why after the Masala, why wouldn't the Bioland be the next one? I'm putting my money on that one. Then number 4, also a little bit of a guess, maybe a little bit of a stretch, but a 1/44 scale Gym Cannon or Sniper Custom. One of the two, can't be exactly sure which one, but I have my reasons for both of them. One, the Gym Cannon actually appeared in the Gunpla Builder series. If you haven't seen it, I'm not surprised. It was like this big and appeared for approximately 1 second. It takes a pretty big Gym fan like me to notice that. So, who knows, maybe the Gym Cannon will appear in later episodes. Then the Gym Sniper Custom, why that one? Well, it appears in the box art of the Shin Matsunaga Zakuhai mobility type, so maybe Bandai is kinda hinting at something there. And also a second reason is the box art for a Master Grade version Katoki style box actually appeared in the Keroro Gunso anime, so it's not the first time that they've hinted at the Gym Sniper Custom, so maybe we're finally going to get it. Then the fifth one, the same prediction I made last year, either a 1/44 scale dagger or a Windham. Kind of same as with the Zeta Gundam releases, they seem to sporadically release a seed high grade here and there, though the first ones are going to be the L Strike and the Strike Rouge. But hey, we have the remasters, and well, if they release either a Dagger L or a Windham, they immediately have 2 different color schemes they can choose from. We have normal Dagger L and the Dark Dagger L, and then we have the normal Windham, and then we have Neo Roanoke's Windham. On top of that, Neo Roanoke was a pretty big main character, so why haven't they made it yet? I have no fucking clue. Why don't they just make it already, damn it? Then, though those are the Gunpla predictions, things that could happen, so what do you guys think that might be Gundam releases that they're going to put out? And perhaps what are Gundam releases you would hope that they make? Something that might happen but probably isn't going to happen. Something like, I don't know, a Master Grade Jagan, Star Jagan perhaps even better, a Master Grade Gym Sniper 2, or maybe a, well, High Grade Leo or Master Grade Leo. Those would be 3 models. That would be pretty damn sweet. Anyways, on to my resolutions for this year. Yes, more things that I will hope I do. And this time I've made absolutely sure that there are things I will definitely, no question about it, complete. For the most part. I hope. I think. Well, let's get on with it. First one, once again, Watch All Gundam series. And, well, I'm making progress. I think I'm I haven't watched the last episode of Gunpla Builders yet, but hey. Then Gundam Age, I'm catching up. I'm at episode 10, and I feel like I'm going to get brain damage. Yeah, really not looking forward to finishing the rest of that series, but, well, I've already started, so let's just bite through that one. It's pretty much as bad as everyone thought it was going to be. It's like they don't even know who they're targeting. And I'm not saying that as in, it's a kid series that isn't targeted towards me, because actually it feels like a series that isn't targeted to anyone specifically. I mean, heck, the character design seems like it's targeted towards kids, but then the story is actually pretty mature. So it just feels disjointed. The visuals aren't nearly as mature as the story is, so really everyone has problems with it. The mature fans who like the story will probably hate the art, and then the kids who would like that, well, who'd like the visuals, well, the story is probably a bit too mature for them, and probably they don't really get all the political implications that are going on, because, you know, why would the Federation be doing anything about it, and why is the Federation good guys? Kids, well, maybe it's just a very good show to bring up your kids. I don't know. Let's get down to the second resolution. Number 2, collect all of the gyms this time. Not just the 144 scales, all of them. That pretty much just involves me getting a few of the master grades I still have to get. Being the gym custom, the gym sniper, I ordered that one. Then the gym ground type, the gym Kai ground type. And that's about it, I think. Yep. So that should be a pretty easy resolution to do. Also considering the fact that the Euro to Yen conversion rate is getting very, very good for some reason or another. I don't know, is the Euro doing really good or is the Yen doing really crappy? Then, third resolution, collect all Marion figurines, same resolution as last time. And as I said in my previous video, just gotta get one more figurine and I'm looking at eBay with hawk's eyes. I'm trying, but like I said, it just doesn't appear anywhere. It's not even like it's a super expensive figure. It just doesn't seem to exist anywhere. I mean, I wouldn't mind paying like $10 or something if I see it online. I'm probably gonna get it, even if the price is a little bit outrageous. Like $10 for a figure this big? Well, I might just have to do it if that's the only way to get it. Then, fourth one, get rid of my Gunpla game manga. And now the important word is backlog. I'm not going to get rid of the collection, the backlog. Yeah, it's essentially what I mean. Just gonna try to, well, I've been gathering a lot of them and they're kind of piling up to the point that, well, I should really get busy with those. The manga backlog isn't that bad, the game backlog is getting quite bad, especially when spring is gonna come again and when there are going to be a lot of garage sales, yard sales, and I'll probably be picking up a lot more games, so that's a really good reason to get rid of my game backlog. And then as for the Gunpla backlog, well, I think that is going to quiet down a little bit now. Then fifth resolution, one video a week. I think I've been trying that for a while now, but I can't seem to do it. So this year for sure, I hope. Then sixth resolution, catch all 251 Pokemons, second generation. I'm as good as there, so that's also going to be pretty damn easy. Probably gonna complete that resolution within a few weeks perhaps. But now exams are coming up, let's make it a month. Within a month that one should be complete, because I'll only gotta catch Entei and Celebi. Then number 7, one I don't really have a lot of control over, well, some control, getting to 2,000 subscribers. That will pretty much involve me uploading quality content at least one video a week. Let's try to make that happen. Number 8, what have I written down here? Do some new things. Haha. Some things new things as in video concepts. A few things, well, 2 things in particular I've been thinking about is a versus review where I just put 2 model kits next to each other and just blatantly say which one you should buy depending on the criteria. essentially what I've planned is make it like a request thing, as in you post a comment saying, oh, I would like a versus review of that model kit versus that model kit, which one should I buy? Because oftentimes in my reviews I will say, well, for the time it was an awesome model, but just because it was an awesome model for 1980 doesn't mean that the high grade, and because the high grade is a bad model for 2010, doesn't mean that you should go out and buy the 1980s model. The high grade is probably still going to be better, just to give a ridiculous example there. Then the second new thing I have planned is, well, work in progress name, the Gunpla watch. Essentially, I've noticed that in my new loot videos that some people will say, oh, where did you get that model? I haven't been able to find that in ages and I can't find it anywhere. And then the answer is essentially always the same. It was restocked and it was discontinued after a few days. So the person in question just happened to miss out that one restock that happens every few years, and now he or she, probably he, will have to wait a couple of years, or in the best case scenario, a couple of months before he or she can get his hands on that particular model. So my idea is maybe I just monthly put up a Gunpla watch video quickly telling everyone, hey, those are the new models, those are the hard to find models that are getting restocked, and those are perhaps a few other restocks you might be interested in. Though of course the main reason for that would be to just give you a heads up on the older models that are getting restocked, like 160 scales, hey, the 100 scale G Gundams are getting restocked, oh hey, the old 144 scale Zeta Gundam kits are getting restocked, or one particular line I'm having an eye on at the moment is the old mid-90s high grades, being the RX-78-2, now we got a thing, the Mark II, the Zeta Gundam, and the Double Zeta Gundam. Those are those 4 mid-90s high grades. And, well, currently most of them seem to be discontinued, but I'm going to guess at some time during this year, they're going to get a restock. So if you guys think that that's a good idea, something you might want to watch, leave a comment down below, and hey, maybe I'll make that stuff happen. As a general rule, I check out that stuff anyways, because I'm also interested in getting those hard to get models. I mean, you guys know how I am. Gotta get those hard to find models not a lot of other people care about. Or, those hard to find models that most people think nobody else cares about, and apparently a lot of people actually care about those models. Anyways, like I said, if you'd like to see that or those versus reviews, be sure to leave a comment down below. And I think I'm going to have quite a lot of time this year to make new videos, so maybe if you have other good ideas for new video things I could make, definitely leave a comment down below. I'm also thinking about making a Gunpla history thing. Essentially, after I get a few more model kits from the overall timeline, because I'm now getting a very good overview of the 90s high grades, like late 80s high grade, late 80s model kits. So I think I'm pretty qualified to do something like an evolution of the Gunpla, like, hey, those are the model kits in the 80s, maybe showing that they weren't as bad as some people might think, but they of course had their problems. And then especially like around late 80s, early 90s, those were actually some pretty solid models people might not have known about, and it'll just show in general how they evolved, like which new line introduced which new feature in the early episodes then. Because, we take a lot of things for granted now that weren't actually there to begin with. And then we're going to go on with the final resolution, and that's this one shrouded in mystery. The same resolution I made last year, do a special gym thing, just showing how much of a gym fan I am. Just going to say the same thing as last year. You'll know it when you see it. I'm not going to give away what it is, it will just show that I am an extremely big gym fan. Then, to wrap it up, expectations for this year, combined with some of my resolutions, of course, I said I was going to get rid of my Gunpla backlog, which will mean the backlog is mainly, consists of retro kits, so there's going to be a lot of retro reviews. F90, F91, Victory Gundam, Gundam X, and whatnot. Other expectation is I'm probably going to do a lot more Zeta Gundam reviews, but those are of course going to be for the next couple of months. I don't know, but recently I'm getting really into Zeta Gundam, Double Zeta Gundam, and the whole Neo Zeo movement, the first one. I don't know, it's just something that hit me, something about Neo Zeon that seems to be quite, romantic, as in, the art stream romantic, not romantic as in, oh, they're getting together and are all lovey-dovey, romanticism, as in they're like tragic heroes in a sense. Even though I'm pretty much a Federation diehard, Neo Zeon has some appeal to me. But that's also probably because Haman is one of my all-time favorite characters. Then, other expectations for this year. We're getting there to the end of this video. The newest kits, like I said, I have more time, so I will probably also be quite fast with uploading the newer model kits. Then the final expectation is, well, for me personally, I'm going to do a lot of retro gaming. Maybe I'll upload a few of those Let's Play things where I will add commentary that I think is funny but nobody else finds funny. Or maybe it will actually work out, who knows. But in order to do that, I will have to find some way of capturing the footage, and, well, that's of course going to be the main problem. I would love to upload a few videos of me playing video games, but the problem is I don't want to spend over 100 euros just to get a capture card to do, which, that's out of the question. But I do have two DVD recorders hanging around. Maybe I can hook up my PlayStation to those things, I don't know. In general, in our household, we usually go for the slightly more expensive things because they always last a shitload longer, and they of course have like very nice features. For example, the camera I'm recording this in, we bought that thing to take pictures, and well, we said let's go with a good one so it will last a hell of a lot of years. And hey, it can actually film as an added bonus, and I'm recording with it now, so this camera is going to last a hell of a lot of years. So maybe I'm lucky and the DVD recorder can be hooked up to my PlayStation and record footage in one way or another. Who knows? So that's all of this. And I gotta say, I'm really, really looking forward to this year. A lot of stuff to build, a lot of games to play, and I finally have a lot of time. Though, we gotta say maybe it would have been better if I, well, didn't have all that time, given the reasons why I have so much time. But, well, that's all going to change in September, so until then, I'm gonna try to build a lot, game a lot, and then it's back to business. But, that's all for this video. Hope you guys have an awesome year too. Don't forget to leave a comment down below with your resolutions. Do you think you're going to be able to complete your resolutions, or are they going to be like my resolutions last year where you complete one resolution then you kinda complete some of them, and others are complete, absolute, monstrous, hideous failures? Well, now it's really all, and see you guys next time.